she kind of just meant to you guys and getting to here where you are your senior year competing one more regular season game and then you hit playoffs? What has she kind of meant for your career?
I think it's been like really special to have her as a coach for like all 4 years. And like, there's never been like, obviously during practice, we want to play like to the standard and like as well as we can, but there's never been this like immense pressure. Like, if you fail, like, it's the end of the world and like you will never get better and get back up. And it's always like been a culture of like, try so hard that eventually you're gonna mess up, and then when you do mess up you can learn from that mistake. And I feel like she's really created this like safe space on the field where you can be the player that you want to be, like you can be the player you are, but you can also be the player that you really want to be in the future. So like it's not like your growth is stagnant. Like you can always have like the opportunity to like grow as a player and help all the other people on the field grow as players.
Gotcha.
I'll add to that. I definitely feel like our relationship is special with every single player on the team. Like she just creates a really great environment for everyone. Everyone feels like they belong and are meant to be here because they are. And I just feel like it's so great to have a coach who creates that environment because there's so many times when people are not in that environment and then it just causes so many problems. And like she's the reason that we have all of our success is because of her leadership and the way that she leads our team.
No doubt about it. And I got to ask you guys the kind of the hot topic. I know you guys have had them the last few years. You guys won another region title. But what makes the rivalry between you guys and Pace Academy just so special? Is year in, year out, always contending, always competing for a title?
I think it does start off the field. Like it's not just a rivalry between our teams. It is a rivalry between our schools, and everyone, not just on the teams, is like super involved in every match between our two schools. So it's kind of this like fire and like drive to like prove that like you have what it takes and like your team is ultimately the better team, and you just want to get out on that field and like showcase it. And it does start off the field, but ultimately where the field is where you finish it. And I think that's really important for us is like we get out on that field and like we show them like how it's done and that we are ultimately the winners.
For you, Parker?
Yeah, I definitely agree that it starts off the field and like ends on the field, but they just like the environment of any type of rivalry, whether it's Pace or another school, like you want to be the winner in in the rivalry, like no matter what, you don't want to lose, you don't want to like let down. So I feel like them being like the team that we played to win the region title like made it all that more special is beating them and like being able to be on top.